Whenever I meet somebody who's like remotely in the realm of somebody I would date, I fall in love with them immediately for a little while, and it's not love, it's limerence. Limerence is a word that's used to describe this intense infatuation that can sometimes feel like falling in love, but it's important to know that it is not love. And neurodivergent women are especially prone to limerence because many of us have special interests that involve psychology, relationships, people. And because we already tend to hyper-focus on these areas, when we meet someone of interest to us, we tend to hyper-focus on them too, which leads to limerence. There are a lot of reasons why I think we're more prone to abusive relationships, but I think that limerence is one of the top ones. I've only been in one serious abusive relationship, but the defining feature of that relationship was the love bombing. He told me everything I wanted to hear in the beginning, which validated the limerence. So while I thought my dreams were coming true, it was really just love bombing and limerence, two not love things masking as love. If you meet people and you suddenly find yourself shipping yourselves or imagining a whole future with the two of you together, then I want to give you some advice. Don't shame yourself. This is an involuntary brain response, and that's okay. These days, instead of saying that my brain is spicy, I like to say that it's glittery. I have a glittery brain. It has a lot of facets and it's very complex, and this is just a part of it. So I try not to shame myself. Instead, when I feel limerence kicking in, I focus more on nervous system regulating exercises. That is the thing that I found to be the most helpful. One of the things that I like to do when I meet someone and I start shipping us is that I will do this practice in the Soft app called Face Your Emotions. And I imagine a world where we are in a relationship and everything's going great and then they just leave suddenly. Because for me personally, I think that the limerence intensifies because I'm fighting a fear of abandonment. If I can face the abandonment head on and just deal with the emotions of that up front, then it helps me to put the relationship back into perspective and fall back more easily. I often say, especially these days, that what you're safe to lose, you're safe to love. Oftentimes, I can't even imagine this person not being in my life. By taking the time to work through the feelings of them not being in my life, it sort of calms down the limerence. I looked up a few sources and I wanted to see in real time what they suggest about limerence and how to cope. So now I'm on neurolaunch.com and they do have coping strategies. So they say, number one, developing self-awareness and emotional regulation. That does go along with what I was saying about doing Face Your Emotions, because the Face Your Emotions practice is called body scanning, and it helps you to get in touch with all the sensations in your body, and it also helps to regulate your nervous system. Beyond that, they say to build social skills to navigate romantic relationships. 3, utilizing special interests as a coping mechanism. In other words, distract yourself. Personally, this doesn't help me, but maybe it'll help you. 4, seeking professional support and therapy options, 1 hundo. I'm doing a 3-week course in the Soft app to help people get more in touch with their intuition and discernment. Tomorrow, we start body scanning, Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. This is the exact technique I use to quell limerence. It also helps me to heal trauma. It helps me to get through breakups and hard conversations and difficult days. And even though we're going to be on live for 30 minutes, when you actually do it by yourself, it is scientifically proven to take 90 seconds or less. Okay, I think that would be about it.